3 months ago, if any one of you guys who's watching this video would have came up to me and said, you are going to be watching How I Met Your Mother and you're actually going to enjoy it, I probably would have laughed. Not in your face. That'd be bad. Actually quite mean. But it'd be bad. Yeah. But I'd laugh. So I'll be clear here, this is not a recap vid of all the seasons up till now, what happened in the last season or whatever. I'm just not gonna do that. That's for later vids and stuff like that. Other than that, this finale is something that I really wanted to do because this show actually means a lot to me, more than I thought it would. I binge watched all the way up to season 8. Got way too much time on my hands. But you know what, 2 months is very impressive for me. I caught up on the 9th season for what it was worth, and then I started waiting for their premiere days as they went on. Tell you right now, that finale was good, it was awesome, but it's got some issues. Issues that I will actually address. Okay? Moment of truth here. Yeah, I almost cried. Shut up! I'm hardcore. I'm gonna throw up a spoiler warning here, so if you don't want to know, don't watch the rest of this vid. In this 1 hour episode, we see a progression of time from after the wedding all the way up to where we catch up on how Ted Mosby is telling his kids how he met their mother. Unfortunately, Barney and Robin are getting a divorce 3 years after. Marshall and Lily are getting their 3rd kid. Ted and the mother are having their 1st kid, yet they're not married. In the end, this whole thing is a great build-up for a finale, but not a great build-up from the season to this moment, because what I don't like is to see so much progression between characters, only for them to be rehandled as something else. You know, I know that life happens. I know life happens. There's no controlling that. But when you're in the middle of a story, the last thing you want to know is backtracking just so you can get all these characters to come back and be into their old way. And I understand that it's a shout out to that, but unfortunately we have progressed so much with these characters only for them to come back just to do the same antics that they did when we first fell in love with these characters in the first place. Feels a bit of a cop-out for me. Another thing that I did have a problem with, and again, spoilers, but the mom does die, but we never get a chance to see that. We never had that emotional attachment because, yes, we finally got to see the mother. Yes! Can we care about her? Yes! She was interwoven in the wedding, like everywhere. She met Marshall, Lily, Robin, Barney, they all met her, interwoven by different stories, but that finale never tackled the emotional concept of losing somebody that was built up 9 years in the making. Another thing that I was having a problem with. Again, it didn't take away from it, it was one factor that I thought they should have tackled, but nevertheless, it is another big thing I would have loved to take from that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is a major spoiler. In the end, when Ted Mosby is telling his kids the last bit about how he met their mother, that's the problem that I think was kind of bittersweet, kind of unnecessary, and kind of okay to me. And that's a melting pot of emotions right there. So, bittersweet. The kids catch on to the bullshit, and they're like, okay, you told a whole story had nothing to do with mom up until the very end. What's with that? And Ted's like, what do you mean? The kids just say, this was all about Robin. Absolutely 100% about Robin. And so the kids convince him to call Robin, ask her out, and try to live the rest of his life with Robin. Huh? Wow. Hell of a twist. We all called the mom dying by the end. We all did. It was no mystery to us, but what was very interesting is it was the reason why he was telling these kids. He wanted a second chance with Robin, or the 51st chance with Robin. Hell of a ploy there to tell your kids all about your friends and what was your real family the entire time, and turned out to be all about Robin. That's what made it bittersweet. It's like, yeah, you kind of called it, you kind of saw it. You knew that it was always about Robin because Ted was always back and forth with Robin and his feelings for her. And Robin was back and forth with Ted too. I mean, at one point she admitted to herself she didn't love him, but I guess hey, it came back. Season 9 built up this whole thing with Robin and Barney, and the wedding was a very pivotal point for everybody. That finale kind of flipped everything on its head, gave us a new kid for Marshall and Lily, gave us a new thing to think about with Robin and Barney. They get a divorce, and then with the mother, we're like, oh great, you know, we can actually see him spend some time with her and all that stuff. This was exactly where we wanted to be 4 years ago. That's all I've got to say. So if you guys have seen the finale of How I Met Your Mother, let me know what you think of it. It's okay if you don't agree with me, I don't mind. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. I hope you enjoyed the finale. And tell me your praises, tell me your woes. I'll make more videos as they come along. If you guys have a request of a show that you want me to review, let me know and I will do my best to do that. Until next time, guys.